I was really shocked when I found out my baby was lying bottom first. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really sure what it meant. I just instantly thought, oh, this sounds bad. Neither of us were prepared for this. It's our first baby. I wanted a natural birth, a water birth. I didn't think anything like this would happen to us. Well, you don't. No one expects the baby to be Breech.
At first, I thought it must have been my fault. That I must have done something different. Something wrong. As none of my other kids were Breech, so why this one? I know some women have successful Breech births, but... well, it's the horror stories that get to you. About babies being hurt when they come out bum first. But my midwife says it's rare a Breech birth causes serious problems. But it gets to the point where I don't know what to believe. So before we discuss your birth options, there's a procedure which you could choose called an external cephalic version, or ECV, which involves me using my hands to push on your tummy to try and gently turn baby into a head-down position. If the ECV were successful, chances are you'd probably go on to have a vaginal birth, as it's unlikely baby would turn back, though of course some women will go on to need a caesarean section for other reasons. But if baby doesn't turn, or you choose not to try ECV, then you'll need to decide between a planned caesarean section or a vaginal breech birth.
It was left up to us to decide if we wanted to go ahead with an ECV. I knew it'd be painful, and I did think about going straight for a caesarean and not bothering with the ECV, but it seemed sensible to at least try, as I really did want a natural birth.
I needed the ECV to work. Last thing I wanted is a caesarean. I'm a single mum with kids to look after. I don't have time to be laid up. The injection you've just had relaxes the muscles in the womb, making it more likely we'll be successful in turning baby. Are you ready? Okay. First, I'm going to carefully lift baby's bottom out of the pelvis. I'll try turning baby one way, but if that doesn't work, then I'll try the other way.
Oh, my ECV was awful. Felt like getting a Chinese burn.
I was surprised. I didn't have much pain at all, really. You'll feel some pressure as the head moves round, but if it becomes too painful, I can stop at any time. Okay, I'm turning baby now.
My baby just didn't want to turn. And the doctor thought it was probably because my baby's bottom was too low in my pelvis. I think it was worse for David, my husband, seeing me in pain and not being able to help. But at least we tried.
It just sort of felt like someone pushing on my pelvis, with a twisty feeling at the top of my tummy. Now I can't believe why I got so stressed out about it.
When the baby didn't turn, we had to rethink our whole birth plan. And now we only had two choices. A vaginal breech birth or a planned caesarean section. Truth is, I was nervous about giving birth even before I knew my baby was Breech. So I opted for a C-section, and once that decision was made, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I knew it'd take time for my body to recover from the operation, and that I wouldn't be able to drive for a while, but it just felt like the best option for me.
I'm so pleased I went ahead with ECV. Of all the things that can go wrong with a pregnancy, I now think that having a breech baby isn't the worst thing that can happen. I only wish I hadn't spent so much time worrying about it.
Well, in the end, having a planned C-section was the right decision for me. I knew when she was going to be born, so I was able to make plans and get organised, which I think kept me calm during the birth. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter how your baby has come into the world, as long as they're safe. All that's important is that you've made the right choice for you.